This kind of came as a bit of a surprise. Super Lucky's Tale has found new life only on the Nintendo Switch, thanks to their rightful developers and owners of Playful.
And also, I feel like partially due to the fact that it seems like Nintendo and Microsoft have been getting on pretty decent terms with one another now.
Yes.
Tell me about it. Like, they pretty much allowed Playful to bring this game to this console with such good blessings, and I'd say it was for the best, because welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the definitive edition of Super Lucky's Tale, New Super Lucky's Tale.
Woohoo!
A cute little journey about a big-tailed fox who totally people didn't confuse for Conquer, and his battle, ever and never-ending battle against the evil kitty litter.
Jordan, you better not be part of this kitty litter.
No, she's not.
Okay,
nah,
good.
I'm more of a stray cat.
Fair enough. So
Oh.
before we continue, how about we open up the lock to this lucky tale?
Okay.
Let's learn the lore.
Although it's the Tome of Doom.
Oh no!
And for those that are expecting a casual opening like the original, nope. It starts out with destruction.
Oh,
So this is a brand new cinematic for the game.
kind of like how I start my every day of my life. Destruction and mayhem.
Jinx betrayed a friend and stole the Book of Ages.
That's good, cute cutscene art.
Yeah, very nice.
Shiny and
The Guardian Order stood together to fight against
Oh, he's so cute.
So small.
to fight against him.
Jinx.
But in the battle that followed, Jinx. Oh no!
Oh.
Swirled into
Is that
the
Jigglypuff in the
vortex.
upper right? It looks like a Jigglypuff in the upper right.
It looks like a very fat turtle to me.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought it was a Jigglypuff. Or
It's
whatever.
Jigglypuff seen from above.
Spent years evading Jinx and his family of villainous children.
Alright.
The dreaded
Oh
kitty.
dear.
Years evading Jinx and his family. We couldn't outrun him forever.
I know there's probably Lyra. Oh no!
Oh, that's a woman. Okay.
Oh, I thought it
There's
was a
our older
dude.
sister. Oh, the cat.
I did
gang.
too.
The cat gang is gonna take it all. Man, we thought cats were the good guys.
Nah, cats are usually portrayed as evil. No offense, Jordy.
None taken.
Hey, my bunny con was, used to be evil. Hoodwink.
Seemed lost. Something strange.
Oh, the book reacted.
Oh, not Devil Damn It.
Wait, it wasn't supposed to do that.
No!
Or to protect us.
Oh, the pages.
that book tomorrow. I can't return it when it's all pages torn.
Yeah.
War's overdone.
It sucked up the kitty litter, and
Everybody else.
That one looks very happy.
Lucky.
it wanted Lucky.
Oh.
Before the portal closed.
That's a little odd position.
Come on,
for
little
Lucky in
one.
now.
Don't let go.
Well, technically he didn't let go.
I guess. That's
Steve,
on
we
her.
need to talk.
My team can't
Well, he didn't.
So, yeah.
stuck here.
With that
ever
said,
since
it's
that day. Waiting. I don't know where that portal took him. But I know that Lucky
There are no words that can describe just how
within
cinematic this cutscene is right now.
It was a really good. That was a really nice cutscene. That was a really that was a nice boulder.
Nice
Like,
folder.
Yeah,
story.
that's
goddamn. What a way to start a game, huh?
definitely they definitely upped the production values since the last one, which I'm like,
Like,
yes,
enough of
solid.
the casual kitty bullshit. We're just going straight up raw.
Which is
Yeah.
great. No, I like that. I like that they are like upping the stakes like that.
Though, contrary to that little bit of epic proportions sort of openings, the gameplay itself actually goes back to standard tradition, or at least as far as Lucky's Tale is concerned. Because, yeah, new Super Lucky's Tale, much like the original, is a cute and colorful 3D platformer starring a cute little fox.
Yay!
Yeah.
Aw.
And again, was originally only able to be played on Xbox One.
Or PC.
Oh my goodness, he
PC.
looks so cute in 3D.
Oh yes. This was their response to the Hat in Time ukulele stuff going around.
Pretty much, yeah. And
With,
here we are in our first level, the Heavy Heads of Sky Castle.
I'm surprised how the
an
sky
Earth
can
god
hold up
thingy.
those heavy heads.
Yeah, that's a cool
Oh,
Earth
yeah.
God thingy. And then we're also doing this look at a little bit differently than our last look at.
Yep, because we're doing this one live.
Yeah!
Hello, Mr. Worm. Our
Oh
golem.
man, I must be really losing it. Go away, little figment of my imagination. I know you're not really here. Wait, you are really here. Holy crap!
I'm
Oh my
going
gosh! You're real! I'm so happy right now! Sorry, it's just been ages since I had anyone to talk to. Oh man!
Gee, I wonder why.
Wait, I know that guardian Sigil. You are Swift-tail. Jeez, what are my manners? Welcome to Sky Castle, former home of Guardian Order. My name's Greg, and I'm the male golem. At
Great.
least
nice to
I
meet
was
you, Greg.
before the portals to the other worlds disappeared. I'll help
Really?
you. I'd help you get home, but I'm stuck here too. Even with your sigil, the book seems to be missing pages. We can't travel without them. You know, if that big gate was open, we could ask the other golems for help. Maybe if you ring that doorbell up there, they'll let us in.
Okay, we gotta do
It's
it.
kind of hard to reach. Try tail swiping that switch over there. It might help you find the path.
We're gonna have to have a tutorial, aren't we?
Yes.
Well, why
Kinda,
not?
sorta, but honestly, there's only so much you need to learn about this game, like being able to use your tail to basically attack switches or enemies. Oh yeah, by the way, the original Super Lucky Tail didn't have this, but you can actually freely move the camera now.
Look at us.
Oh yeah, it was a fixed camera before.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
definitely some
Lucky here can double jump. He can use his tail to again attack switches, enemies, or pots, and he also has a little dive maneuver.
Cool.
When you use it on like solid surfaces like planks and wood and whatnot, he can kind of slide when he impacts the ground. But when you use it in grassy area, he can burrow about.
Oh, that's cute. His little tail is out and everything.
Yeah, the difference though is that the slide you only go a set distance. The burrow you keep going for as long as you hold the button.
Nice.
Now that being
There.
said, using the slide maneuver on harder surfaces actually is a pretty neat little bit of speedrunning tech, because you do gain a little bit of momentum when doing so.
Okay. And then
So the way has been
nice.
opened.
Yes.
But yeah, so definitely a lot of decent quality of improvements since the previous game. Since this is again more of a second look at with everything. Any other big differences that we've seen since the original Lucky Tail?
I mean, there's some bits of level design here and there that's been changed, and I mean the cutscenes themselves have been completely reanimated.
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
damn.
Kitty litter.
Master Mittens.
Oh, such
Ow.
a deadly name.
I'm okay. What's
Right.
this? A villain can't come to steal the rightful property of Jinx and the kitty litter?
I do like that
Wait,
little
wait,
sound.
whoosh! Prepare yourself, for you face the wrath of Mittens, master of...
Napping.
Wait, that Sigil. Are you a guardian?
No,
Also, I think it's pronounced sigil, but I could be wrong.
Sigil, either or.
the cat
Yeah.
wouldn't know how to pronounce
How I
it.
have waited for this day, though I hoped for someone taller. Perhaps you could be my arch nemesis.
Eh?
Every hero needs a rival, and perhaps you will become mine. But first, you must prove yourself worthy. I'll be waiting for you in Sky Castle, tiny rival. But for now, I vanish.
And
That butterfly
we
came at the right moment where it looked like he
Hey,
turned
yo.
into the butterfly.
help!
Yes.
Help a head out.
Oh no, poor
he's
head.
just ahead.
The great golem
Oh,
was taking a nap when Sky Castle was attacked.
Oh, that's the guy back there.
My bosses and I barely got enough time to hide the clover pages we found before that strange cat knocked our heads off. The Deutsch.
Ouch.
Pick me up and take me back to my body by the bell. We need to wake the great golem if we're gonna stop that fiendish feline.
Then we can bring about the end times. What
Oh.
are the end times? Never you mind. So,
Put his head back in its proper place, and time
There
to
we
wake
go.
up the golem.
rang rang. Oh, that's
Oh,
how
it
they're
only
waking
opened up his heart, but his eyes are still his eyes are still missing.
Okay,
look
we
like
need
Two
hands.
more
buttons.
bots.
It
So
does
what-
look like a button.
So while we're doing, oh cool, we can dig underground. This. Oh, we got it.
Woo!
So okay, so I guess while we're doing this, we should talk about for Pi and Jordy, since I believe this is their first time. What are your guys' initial thoughts to this so far?
I mean, it's very, very cute. I like, just how colorful it is. I love the style, both for the cinematic cutscenes and for this. And, yeah, that's all I can really say, honestly.
Yeah,
Right, how about
I
you,
have
Pi?
seen this game before by Ant Dude, and I believe Cat Icarus did a review on this as well.
I don't know if Cat Eggers did. I know Arlo did not long ago.
I don't watch Arlo. That's all on you, honey. I'm sorry to sound condescending. It's written where I'm at, and power may go out, may or not. At this time
That's
of
fine.
recording.
We understand.
Right. Just real quick, you have a laptop, not a desktop, right?
Yes, I have a Surface Pro 6.
Okay. Because if you had a desktop, it would just. But a laptop means that.
Oh,
Oh.
It'll just land safely.
Right.
Yes, a
because it's
desktop would definitely
laptop.
land safely.
Do it.
No, I mean your laptop will land safely on your lap.
It's on a desk. I sit at a
there you
desk when I record.
Nice. But yeah, we should talk about that. So James, what are all the goodies we can get in this game?
Okay, so a typical platformer tradition, you have a whole bunch of coins to collect. You'll find 5 letters that spell out Lucky's name, and I'm trying to remember what else there is. Oh yeah, the main collectible of this game are clover pages. In the original Super Lucky's Tale, the collectible were actually just regular clover emblems because you're lucky.
Right.
But for this game, they actually decided to actually tie the plot, the MacGuffins to, the plot in some regards, instead of just being a tacky collectible. Now they're actually the pages to the book that you're carrying, or the book that pretty much got us all into this mess in the first place.
Ah,
Which I think is one of the few things that this game does do to make it an overall better game than the original Super Lucky's Tale.
Right.
Let alone the original Lucky's Tale for the Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
Can I just say I still find it kind of hilarious that that's pretty much the first major thing Lucky ever had was just a game for a VR headset, and then later games is like, what's VR, and then goes from there.
It was such a big fad, and I know that what was that other? I know there was another one that did this exact same thing too. There were a bunch of really interesting games on Xbox that were just VR exclusive. Like, what was that one with the little mouse in the woods?
Ooh, one of his eyes is open.
oh yeah, I remember that game where it's more like you're the onlooker of the book
Right.
of the character.
Right.
I just don't know the name too.
Mouse VR narrator game. I'm just gonna Google that, see what I can come up. Moss.
Yes.
Alright, that's...
Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was actually on PlayStation 4, not Xbox.
Oh.
Ow.
Well, I mean, it was still a fad at the time.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
I wish there was, I wish there were ways like that where I could,
Oh,
show
that's
off
right.
the game without being VR.
Extra lives.
That's like the one thing preventing me from showing off Psychonauts and the Parabola Terror, whatever it was called, the Rhombus or whatever.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Ruins.
Yeah, one of those two. Otherwise, I would love to show that off because it's just cool to see a next-gen Psychonauts thing.
Isn't
Oh,
this
yeah,
also
for
essentially just a little teaser for the upcoming Psychonauts 2?
Yes, it also was serving as like a in between what happened, which again, not that anyone's ever going to come back here. I'm probably going to explain it at the start of Psychonauts 2 anyway. But all that little game showed off was Raz and everybody's in the big space jet that they left in Psychonauts 1, and Coach Oleander stuck in the bathroom.
Oh,
yeah.
And then Raz decides to try using his clairvoyance to try and connect to Mia. Is that her name? No,
Mia Vodello?
No, Mia Vodello. Sorry. Lily. Sorry.
Oh, Lily. Right.
He uses his clairvoyance to try and connect to Lily's father, who is also the director of the Psychonauts.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh
Then-
yeah, I do love this bit where the male golem actually does give you these little bits of
Blurs.
trivia or whatever between load screens, because you need a little something to kill time while they load up the next thing.
yeah.
Like
It
apparently
helps.
Master Mittens got his whole ninjutsu shtick from reading comic books.
I need to be.
Speaking of Mittens, here he is.
Mittens. Oh, boss
Ooh,
battle.
there he is.
Oh, that was quick.
Why is he a plant? Oh,
Because-
it's not him.
No, he's just
Summons.
summoning his mooks.
Those look too. Oh yeah, I guess
Those are weird looking mooks.
They kind of remind me of the Thwomp King with his axe on his back in Super Mario 64.
Oh yeah, Womp.
Oh,
Thwomp.
yeah.
Oh yeah, with the axe. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's the difficulty of this game?
Real quick. So, every level has their own checklist of things that you can do in order to score clover pages. Like, for example, we just got 300. We got 300 coins, so we got the coin page. And for clearing a super secret little thing here in this level, we got the secret page.
Awesome. And then I see the L, which I assume is collect all the lucky letters.
Yep. And then
Yep.
there's the last one, which is basically getting the clover page of that level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finstagram.
Basically, once you get all 4 pages, I think that counts the level towards 100%.
Awesome.
And you can get Clover pages from, well, not just these levels, but there's a whole bunch of little secret levels as well, which are basically like little trials and tribulations of some sort that'll more than likely test your wits and your patience, depending on how bullshit the sub-game can be.
Oh lordy.
We'll get into that now, but something for you guys to discover if you ever decide to get this game, which, I mean, I do think this game is definitely, I can definitely recommend it, especially now that well, this version exists.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me see. Super Lucky's Tale. I'm gonna look up how much it came for. Yeah, to finish that thing I was saying with the Psychonauts thing, all that you learn is he connects clairvoyantly with Lily's father, and all he tells Raz is he has time to tell him, "Don't come here. You're about to step into a trap." And then a giant storm hits, and then a giant storm hits that presumably crashes the plane, and that's how the whole little experience ends. So suspense. But yes, you can pick up new so back onto this thing, you can pick up new Super Lucky's Tale. It's actually on sale at the moment for $36.
I already spent my
Nice.
30 on the Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pass. I'll wait on that.
Well, howdy do.
Yeah.
I'm alive?
Immortalize.
Hand.
You doing okay, Steven?
God.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to check in.
Okay.
Hype. Hype. Since up until now it was only available on PC and Xbox One, are you wanting to check out new Super Lucky's Tale?
Well, I did play the demo for it the other day while I was out getting my Pro Controller,
Aw.
and I enjoyed the demo for what it was worth. I think once I'm trying to decide whether I finish my backlog or I just get enough for a new game. I might look into getting it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yay, 100% completion.
Solid.
Woohoo! We're gonna go places, just like our uncle did on The Masked Singer.
Oh.
Get it?
Aha. What a
couldn't help but
relevant
make that
joke. What a relevant
Good
joke.
yourself.
I saw what you did there.
Yes, I know.
Whoa,
I feel
we made it to
proud
the
of
hub.
myself right now.
Good. Very good.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
What can we use these coins for? Are they just for one-ups and stuff?
Not just for one-ups, but I'll get to that momentarily. But the clover pages we collect are also used to open up these gates here.
How did you get here so fast? No matter. I accept your challenge, tiny as you are. If you can find the pages before me, then we shall battle. I look forward to your eventual defeat, but for now, ka-chow!
Lightning
I got
McQueen would
you.
like his royalties back.
And off he runs. I don't know why. Oh, jeez.
Oh, that was intense.
Jeez, much.
At least you weren't in a tent.
This place should be crawling with golems. Think that cat scared them all off?
Possibly.
They're not
Why don't you head after Mittens and the clover pages while I scout around and see what's up?
And now, yeah, he's pretty much become our new best buddy, this thing.
Hey, be nice to him.
Aw.
But I want to
And,
jump.
so yeah, now we have a whole bunch more levels open to us, like the aqueducts, this go fetch thing, and here's our shop, run by Giovanni.
Oh.
Hey, Giovanni.
Go ahead, Hype.
Oh, I figured it was your turn since you hadn't got to voice
Nah,
anyone yet.
I'm fine.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yo, it's nice to see a new face around here. Welcome to Quartermaster Giovanni's supply station. Visit me whenever you want to upgrade the style.
Because yes, even 3D platformers like this can take a page from Super Mario Odyssey. Lucky can try on some new outfits. Assuming he has the money for it. After.
Oh, little Lederhosen. Oh, the cute little thing.
Schnitzel, schnitzel.
Oh, and I love the
Spaceman.
space outfit.
I thought his
Space
head
outfit
was gonna stay in place while his body rotates around.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, that's
Look at
cute.
that.
That is
That's what we got
cute.
coins for. Ooh,
That is
tubular.
adorable.
There's a whole lot more where that came from, though I think they primarily open up the more pages that you end up finding. And actually, if we look around some more, we might find a rather suspicious-looking golem over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Give her.
Of course, yes. I'm indeed just a golem. Just a golem. Nothing to see here on your... It's the bad guy. It's Jinx. It's clearly Jinx. Kill him.
It's those eyebrows that give it away.
Yeah, come on, man.
Your eyebrows
have
may
your
be on
dukes.
fleek, but they're never.
Unfortunately, we must leave him alone, for we can't do anything to him while he's just a innocent golem.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
clearly Jinx, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's so fucking obviously
Boom.
Jinx, but, I mean, honestly, I feel like the game, that's pretty much the game's way of poking fun at the fact that, yeah, they're not being subtle in the slightest. He's just
Nope.
here observing observing his new home, and, well, now we got ourselves a little puzzle here.
Foreman Flint. Do I look like I want your company? Oh, who's reading this?
Yeah, you good. That was fun.
you good.
Okay. I'm making puzzles here. Jeez. You want to try and solve it? Be my guest.
Wow, you
Please,
sound
that's
very
a little
grumpy, Jordy.
So it's a chest.
I haven't had my morning coffee yet.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs a nap is what's actually wrong.
She needs a cat nap.
This isn't hard,
But it's
Mr.
foxes.
Flint.
But she's a cat.
Yeah.
Flint, that wasn't very hard at all. I'm assuming the next one will be... Yeah, Flint, that wasn't hard at all.
Oh, yeah, great. So you solved it. This does not make us friends. I want to be clear on that. Now, get out of here. Please. Thank you.
We are not
Get out of
friends.
my face, you little furry!
We're not friends. We are definitely, absolutely not friends. Why don't you ever return my letters?
Just comes back later and he's like... by the end of this game, he's gonna be like... So, are we friends now? God...
I
Does this
made
mean we're friends
friendship
now?
bracelet.
If
Yup.
you actually do clear all of his puzzles in the first world or so, then he actually does warm up to you, and the fact that, well, he finally found someone who's actually going out of his way. He's actually giving him purpose.
I'm sorry, and what I was doing is I was thinking back to freaking Step Brothers, like, did we just become best friends? Yup!
And yeah, all those other little holes over there are the other gateways to all the other ones.
Alrighty. I think
Alrighty.
I think there was quite a... this was really cool, though. I'm really actually excited to check this out and see how it plays on... I guess how does it play on Switch compared to your experiences with the other version?
I will say this much: I do sort of miss the 60 frames frame rate from the original. For the Switch, it runs at 30 frames, but for the most part, it runs relatively solid. So
Okay.
I would say, like, it's one of those things I won't really miss that badly.
Alrighty. Well, yeah.
Yeah, 30 frames isn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh!
Actually, before we do end off, though, let's do a dungeon run.
Okay.
What's a dungeon run? The
It's
soggy...
it's where you run in a dungeon.
Yes.
Probably those soggy boggy boys.
Oh yeah,
Soggy Boggy Boys.
Now that's a band
What
I
the
could
hell
get
is
behind.
they're a hip little band down in the Wormlands. They're an interesting bunch, which I will say this much, folks. Even though I'm doing a look out of it now, I actually wouldn't mind doing this as a full-blown commentary, or
I wouldn't mind
just
it.
live playthrough in general, because I do think this game has the charm to back it up. Especially when it comes to, like, well, the worm folks and the Shockboggy boys and whatnot.
Get
So,
that,
the
get that
dungeon run
reel.
here-
It's worth a nickel.
Yeah.
Oh, you
So,
forgot the L.
You missed
Oh,
the
they got
Oh,
O.
never mind.
That's a look at anyway.
Nice.
Woo!
So yeah, is there anything? Oh, nice. So is there anything that you? Is there anything that? Yeah, okay. I don't like to end up coming across like a little bit negative, but is there anything in this big remake, in this big revamp change that you're kind of sad that they did not change between the original and this?
Really? I'd say they more or less made all the changes they needed to make it
Okay.
a much more, a much more fulfilling experience. Which, I mean that just stands as a testament. I can't think of too many games out there that have just remade their entire game, like, only about maybe 2 or 3 years later. I mean, it still runs on the same engine, mostly uses the same assets and everything, but it still feels like everything still feels like it was all changed from the ground up. Like, well, getting the Clover pages and just, well, Lucky's overall movement and whatnot. It feels like a very full-blown second chance sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's great.
And that's good because I really do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, Xbox, but I feel like the intended audience for Super Lucky's Tale all got Switches and not Xbox Ones.
Yeah.
So I think this is actually really helpful that they did this, and I'm really glad that they gave it a chance.
I mean, it's weird. It's weird because Microsoft, give them some sort of credit for trying to broadened their horizons a little bit in recent memory, like with this or with Cuphead way back when. Like, Jesus Christ, Cuphead.
Oh yeah.
Though I also get the feeling that the majority of people that actually bought these kinds of games mostly got them on PC or nowadays the Switch. Which, I mean, the fact that they're on the Switch now is pretty, well, amazing. And
Oh yeah.
wait a minute. Oh, okay. For a moment, I was like, why am I ever getting control? And you know what? I hate to prolong the look at any longer, but the boss gate just opened up, so we can take care of him now if we wanted to.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
You do the
that's
boss. I'll
Lucky,
be,
this is bad. Like, capital letters bad.
I'll be right back if you keep doing this.
All right.
Mittens has completely hypnotized the Sky Castle golems for his own personal ninja army.
Oh.
Man, talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Ha. But
They're camped out in the old portal courtyard, which is where we need to go if you want to leave this world. I mean, with enough Clover pages, you should be able to use their power to break the lock. Please, you gotta help my friends.
And help his friends we shall as we open up the lock with our trusty book.
our handy dandy.
No.
You got what I was going for.
Yes.
All right,
And back. Let's go in.
Let's go kick us some cattail.
Yeah.
Oh, and apparently this game. Oh, and apparently we also had a brother named Lucas. Fancy that.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
I'm sure he's a fine, upstanding gentleman who's, well, totally going to be there by my side and my sister, wherever she is.
Yeah. Oh, cherry blossom petals. Oh,
That's something. Oh,
What the? Oh.
it's
You
stubbed.
barely felt
Ow.
it. I'm sorry. When I look at his open mouth, it just reminds me of a rabbit. I'm sorry.
it kind of
see.
does.
Oh, you're truly proving yourself worthy of my wrath. Do-do-do.
Do-do-do.
Destiny may have made us rivals, but the sweet hand of fate has decided we must fight.
I mean, that's how.
Prepare yourself, Lucky Swifttail. You now face the full might of Meow Meow Kapow, a Mushu master of and his stone clan, Gukong.
Super Lucky Jack 20, if you want to say. Look,
You know, this game is
playing.
kind of funny, the fact that, well, this game's called Super Lucky's Tale, and yet it's not Logan that's doing it for us.
Nope.
Yeah.
I was wondering how long it's gonna take one of us to get around to that, man. Again,
Yeah,
knew
I was
that-
waiting
Make that
too.
joke already.
I was
Very
waiting till you
original.
come back, and then I took the chance.
I
Like
was
eating the
here with you
slice of
guys when
pie.
you did the original. Oh, jeez.
Yes.
It wasn't too bad. I mean, I could see this being harder if it was like someone's first ever platformer, but nothing too crazy yet.
Yeah, no.
Too terribly crazy. Like, honestly, the boss fights in this game really aren't that sophisticated,
Whoa.
really. Like, they're definitely good. They're not bad for 3D platformer boss fights standards, but otherwise, it's honestly not much more complicated than your typical Bowser level.
Let me guess. Do we have to get a certain number of coins still?
I think so.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh.
Luckily, they're
I was gonna
hot.
say- Yeah, I just don't
Yes.
realize. Can't we just dig to avoid this stuff?
Well, they are bouncing on the ground, so when it hits you, it hits you.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Just saying.
Stop sending out the stone guys.
They were clearly your downfall.
Yes.
Better yet, stop sending out the fireballs.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, one thing I will say that I find kind of funny, like, say if you actually get every single Clover page from a world, you actually can unlock. Oh, he's done.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a 3-hit kind of boss thing.
Dun, dun, dun. Your power level is impressive, but this is only a temporary defeat. The briefest of respites, the shortest of retreats. Do-do.
Oh.
Yeah, get out
Now,
of here.
Mittens, master of the Mushu martial arts, will continue training. Make no mistake, tiny rival. Our epic battles have just begun. We are fated to be foes for life. Someday I shall vanquish you. Until then, whoosh, I vanish.
I mean,
Okay.
but we don't fight him again, right? We fight the other kitty litters first.
I don't think we fought him ever again in the game now.
Yeah, so it's gonna be the other kitty litter next. But go back. Oh, yeah,
you go ahead.
I was gonna say, Jordy Pie, since you guys have Switches, does this kind of look enticing for you guys to pick up?
I mean, I'm not 100% sure because I don't play the Switch that often, but I might consider it. We'll have to see what the future holds.
I'll have to think about it. I've been playing too much Pokemon Sword.
I know.
Yeah, one game at a time.
Yeah. I'm trying to clock in more hours than Fortnite that my baby brother plays, but That's not gonna happen in a million years.
It's a fight to the death. Whoa!
So with our next big page in the book, we head on to our next world.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
And meanwhile, we also see what's up with Lyra and her friends.
Yeah, the other heroes. Also, nobody else gonna think about how weird it is that we're traveling inside the book, but we carry the book with us while we go inside the books. And now we've gone inside the book 2 times in a row because we went inside it first to get there in the first place. Now we went inside it a second time, and now we're. Oh boy.
Logan, stop hurting my brain.
Oh yeah, by the way, remember what I said about there being a society of worms? Here we are.
Oh.
And this is who they're having to deal with right
Tess.
now.
Good night.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Ugh.
The
Allergies.
machinery cat.
Oh.
Yeah, she's the big nerd of the family.
She's not too good at her job though.
Yes.
Aw, poor Tess.
You okay, Tess?
Meow meow. Greetings, unknown variable. I'm Tess the Tinkerer, feline genius and inventor of extraordinaire. My calculations tell me there are clever pages buried in the subterranean structures of the sad little town.
Right.
Rather than perishing blindly, my machines are excavating dirt-based nutrient locations for maximum efficiency. Waste not, what not, at all. I would caution you not to interrupt their algorithms. It'd be a shame if you have to atomize you for inferior. But I will. Oh, I will! Now, back to work. Good talk.
Alonzi!
Is that a guardian shingle? Well, fertilize my fields. My worries are over.
I will do no such thing.
No, thank you.
Listen, partner, that cat Tess showed up and set her contraptions loose on our fields. She's causing problems for our upcoming harvest festival, and folks expect me to take care of it. I don't know what to do. Worst I've had to deal with up until now was a midnight cow tipper.
Oh, damn.
Which is
Oh,
crazy. Which is
no.
crazily impressive considering that we are worms.
Can you put a wrench in that kitten's plans? Worms around these parts have been more worried than a horse riding on a dog on a unicycle.
I
Oh,
would be very worried. I'd be worried for the horse, who'd be worried for nothing.
yeah.
Man, as much fun as I'm having with this, though, we do unfortunately have to stop. We're already past a half hour.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
actually, one thing I want to toss out real quick is I also noticed that we kind of cleared through that first world without even like going into another level, just because we had so many clovers and everything. It seems
no,
it's
like,
really
if you-
easy to get through this.
Like, if you want to go for the bare minimum effort, you could easily clear this game in only a few hours at least.
Gotcha. But there
I mean,
has to be
the-
something for
the most
100%.
of the fun with this game really is just going the whole 9 yards to collect more or less every single page or whatever you can find and getting all those snazzy swag.
That's true.
So yeah, on that note, thank you all for watching our live look at on New Super Lucky's Tale. As I've said before, I give this my full-hearted recommendation, and give the old folks at Playful some love over at Twitter or wherever they may be hiding in their whatever little hole they're hiding in as of this moment.
Yeah.
The little hidey horse.
Yeah. So yeah. Till next time, guys.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Alonzi! I had to put in my Doctor Who reference, so good day.